If you're gonna watch this movie, I highly recommend you watching it in IMAX, because damn, that audio was so low in the standard definition. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Did Reviews, and I just watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's phenomenal. I recommend you watching it. It's got a great story, great characters, great action, all that jazz. If you're a Spider-Man fan, watch it in IMAX and IMAX only, because that audio is beautiful in IMAX. And yeah, let's just dive into what I thought about this film. So I didn't watch the trailers of this movie, so I have no idea if what I'll be saying will be spoilers or not. But just in case you haven't seen this movie, then spoilers for this movie, go watch it right now and then come back to this video. You've been warned. Miles is awesome. I love his character, balancing his normal life and Spider-Man life at the same time. Whether or not he should be telling his parents that he's Spider-Man or not, and if they will accept him for it or not. Because in that beginning scene when Gwen Stacy told her dad that she is Spider-Gwen, the dad didn't seem to accept her as Spider-Gwen. That entire scene was so haunting, and the dad's facial expressions just changing from confident cop to concerned dad. And the colors, they just got moodier and moodier and moodier. So I wonder if Miles' parents would have acted the same or not if he had told them that he's Spider-Man. But I like how his dad has a great bond with Spider-Man, especially in the beginning. It's a very buddy cop type of dynamic between the two of them. I would have loved to have seen more of those scenes in the film. I also like some of the other side characters, like Spider-Man India, Hobie. They were such really unique characters and really added so much personality and depth to the movie. Spider-Man India, just peak comedy right there. All his scenes with his girlfriend and the girlfriend's dad had the theatre dying with laughter. It was also great to see our boy Peter B. Parker as Spider-Man once again, and he's a father with a new baby daughter. I love how when Miles finds out that Peter B. Parker and Gwen were lying to him, and Peter B. Parker's telling him that the only reason why I wanted to have a child was because of you, man. You inspired me, dude. That was really heartfelt, especially after rewatching the first Into the Spider-Verse film. It really made you really appreciate the bond they had, this sort of older brother, younger brother bond. But seeing it sort of come apart in this movie when Miles finds out that, oh, they all knew about this secret organization, didn't tell Miles, and they knew that Miles should never have been bitten by that spider from another dimension. Damn, I feel sorry for Miles. The scene where Oscar Isaac's character as Spider-Man 2099, who was just pinning Miles to the ground, telling him that he was a mistake, he should never have been Spider-Man. Ooh, this villain is so slimy, like straight away you don't really like him, but at the same time he's not a bad person, which is what makes him a really interesting villain. He's doing this for the best. How Miles needs to have his father die in his universe, just like how Gwen Stacy's dad's going to die and how all the Peter Parker Uncle Bens have died in the past. Seeing that montage of all the Peter Parkers and other Spider people looking at their Uncle Bens and aunties and all that jazz. I loved the little cameo with Andrew Garfield. That was nice. Of that flashback from the first Amazing Spider-Man film, looking at Gwen Stacy's dad. Let's talk about the animation, because my gosh, this might be one of the best animated movies I've seen in a long time. It's very anime in some moments, like some of the action reminds me of Demon Slayer, especially this one scene when Spider-Man is fighting Jessica Drew, the pregnant African-American Spider-Woman. That sequence looked like it was ripped from Demon Slayer season 1 episode 19. The fluidity, the motion, my gosh. The thrilling chase sequence of all the spider people just chasing Miles was such a ball to watch. One of the best parts of the movie. I mean, if you're a fan of animation and Spider-Man, then you just need to watch it on the biggest screen possible, because the animation was just stupidly amazing. A work of art. This is just made by fans for fans. That is how you respect a source material, and thankfully it's not too woke. The last scene of the film where Miles goes into that alternative universe and he's trapped there, and how his uncle is alive and he's a bad guy again, and that he's a bad guy as well, him being the Prowler, such a haunting scene. The moment Miles gets teleported into that universe, you know something is off. There's a lot of greens and really dark imagery. The dark shadows covering his Uncle Aaron. Intense, man. Really got me hyped for the next movie that's coming out next year, thank goodness. My only critique of this movie was that the first villain of the film, in the first act, the Spot, he sort of appeared and disappeared and then appeared again. I liked his backstory, it was really interesting, but I thought we were going to get more of him. Maybe he was going to change his ways and team up with Spider-Man. Also, I kind of miss seeing Spider-Noir and Peter Parker. We did see Penny Parker, but she was barely in the film. But judging by the final scene of this movie, we're gonna definitely get to see more of them in the next movie, so that'll be great. Overall, I think I flipping love this movie. Best movie of the year so far. I don't give a rating like this very highly, but a 10 out of 10 and an A star. Phenomenal, beautiful, amazing. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of this movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Like this video, subscribe for more Marvel movies, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more, as well as other anime updates and all that jazz. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy did review signing out.